Okay. Okay, so let's start. This is our 12th class. Right? Yes, this is our 12th class, Pooja Gupta, 12th class of DBMS. So if you have not seen the remaining part, the previous session, then please go and watch the lesson, because we have clearly discussed so many topics of DBMS which are very important for any exam. So please watch the lesson and please watch the recording. It is available in the playlist. Okay, I have created the playlist. There are already 11 video. Today's video will be available after some time, so please watch all the video. And welcome to Unified Study, everyone. So if you are new in this channel, then please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to get all the latest update. And every day the live class is going on. So if you are not getting the notification, then you can ping me in this WhatsApp number. And there is also a Telegram group, that is Unified Study Computer Science is the name. So you can search the Telegram group. There is also the Telegram group. Hi Gautami. And this is about myself. I am Priyanka Chatterjee, UGC, right? So that's why that is the atomic unit. Clear? Actual transaction, why we are telling the transaction and why the atomic unit. This is very important term, that if anyone is asking what is transaction, if you tell that transaction means operation, no, transaction means not only operation. Transaction means it is the sequence of many action and which is considered to be atomic unit. This is very important point of transaction. Always remember, for any interview, for anyone ask you the question, always remember that atomic unit. Okay, clear Vikrant? Transaction means not only operation. Clear? Yes. Now a transaction is a collection of operations. Now come to the point, that is what Vikrant was telling, that collection of operation. Yes, it is collection of operation involving data item in database, right? There are data item, because in my database there was the total amount, so we are deducting the total amount. There is the verification process, means what is the customer name, what is the phone number, you have to verify it, everything will be done in the database, right? Now there are 4 important properties in transaction. So now we have to come to the properties in transaction in DBMS. Must ensure, what you have to must ensure, to maintain the phase of concurrent access of system failure. Now if the system is failure, now the 4 properties you have to maintain. What are the 4 properties? The 4 properties are what we are telling, that is ACID property. We are telling that is ACID property, right? So concurrency control. Now this is the transaction management. Now come to the point of concurrency, because we have to maintain the concurrency, means that is the concurrency. So if anything is lost, then you have to be concurrent. Concurrent means if before 1 minute. So before one thing, we before the transaction there was 30,000, and after the transaction also there should be the 30,000, right? So for this transaction, what we have to that in the context of database system, the transaction is set of database operation included by single user or application used should be considered as one undividable unit of work. That is very important. Just now I am telling that is atomic unit, that is undividable unit of work. You cannot divide that part is done but that part is remaining. This is my part, this is done but this is remaining. No, we cannot do, right? What are the ACID properties? Atomicity, concurrency, isolation and durability. Now come to the point, what is atomicity, what is consistency, what is isolation and what is durability. This 4 word is very important for the concurrency control, right? So a transaction manager in the database management takes the responsibility for coordinating the transaction. So it is okay. Now come to the point of atomicity. What is atomicity? Atomicity is Atomicity requires that each transaction is all or nothing, means you have to do all the transaction, means from my account it will be deducted, in after finally it will be added to my brother's account, that is the total transaction. If anyhow, if there is one step miss, if last step also miss, then we have to revert it, right? That is the either complete or nothing, that is the atomicity, right? So if one of the part, it is already described that it is if one of the part of the transaction fails, the entire transaction fails and the database system left unchanged. Unchanged means actually we are roll back, right? Now consistency. Consistency what means? What I am telling, that in my account there was in my brother's account there is the 30,000, and after that there should be the 30,000. That is the consistency, right? If each transaction is consistent and database start on as consistent, it end up consistent, means is clearly a first when you are starting transaction, then your account and your brother account it was 30,000, and after that transaction also there will be 30,000. That is the consistency. Now come to the point of isolation. Sometimes the students are getting confused, all are getting confused in this point, what is isolation. So please be careful about this point. What is isolation? That is execution of transaction is isolated from one of the another transaction, right? Means in my bank account, what is isolation? In my bank account, whatever process is going on, it should be isolated from my brother's bank account, right? Because both are different bank. Maybe I am using IDBI, maybe ICICI bank, I am using, or SBI bank, I am using SBI bank, and you are using PNB bank, okay? So in my bank, in my account, or maybe both of you are using SBI, both of you are using same bank, but in your account whatever transaction is going on, that should not be known to your brother's account, right? So that should be isolated, means execution of one transaction is isolated from that of another transaction. This is a separate transaction and this is a separate transaction. It should be isolated, there should not be anything mistake, means maybe in the same time my brothers is also doing some transaction. When I am sending him money, then maybe at the same time he is trying to get get some money from the ATM, maybe at the same time, but this transaction is isolated from the other transaction which is doing by my brothers, right? That there are both, they are not two transactions are not same, that should be isolated, right? I was sending money to my brother's account, at the same time my brother is also taking the money from the ATM, that are both separate transactions, so both should be isolated. Clear? Means it ensured that concurrent execution of transaction result in the system state that would be obtained if transaction were executed serially. Now this is very important, that there some confusion is come, that when we are doing serially, means maybe transaction 1 is done first, then transaction 2 is done, then the result, what will be the result? Same result should be if transaction 1 and transaction 2 is doing same way. Means I am taking an example that will be more clear to you. I am taking the transaction 1 was, I was first time in my account, this is my account and this is my brother account, okay. So in my account there was 20,000, right, and in my brother account there was 10,000, right. Now the transaction 1 is, that is I am sending money to my brother's account, that is what, 5,000 I am sending. and same time my brothers also, that is transaction 2, my brother also what it is doing, that it is depositing, it is want to withdraw, we want to withdraw some money, means maybe my brothers want to withdraw 7,000, that will be more good. My brother want to withdraw, he is trying to withdraw some money from the ATM at the same time. Okay, that is the same time he is doing. Consistency means before, before the transaction it was 30,000 and after the transaction also it will be 30,000. It will be 30,000 of first transaction, means what transaction you are doing. My transaction is T1. So, before the first transaction T1 there was 30,000. So, after the transaction also there will be the 30,000, that is my account plus my brother's account. That is the consistency. Clear, Sarita? That is the consistency. Hi, Kallani. Clear, Sarita? What is consistency? Means data should be consistent. Both account it was 30,000, after the transaction also there will be the 30,000, that is consistency. So, from my account it will be deducted, that will be 15,000 and it will be added to my brother's account, it will be also 15,000, that will be 30,000. Okay. Now come to the point of isolation. Don't be confused with this. There are so many confusion, so that's why try to clear your concept. What is isolation? Now isolation, here I am taking two transactions. Transaction 1 was the one transaction and transaction 2 is another transaction. It is totally different. Don't be mixed. This is my transaction, that is I am sending money to my brother, that is 5,000, right? And my brother is trying to withdraw some money, that is he is trying to withdraw some money, that is 7,000 from the ATM at the same time. At the same time he is doing that. Both are different transactions, don't be confused with that. So, actually what will be the result? So, result should be like that. In my account there was 20,000. So, after this transaction 5,000, in my account there should be 20,000 minus 5,000, right? Means now in my account there should be 15,000, right? And in my brother's account, now what will be problem can be there in my brother account. So, what will be in my brother account, that in my brother account there was 10,000, right? There was 10,000. So, when I will send this 5,000, means this 10,000 will be added to my brother account, right? To my brother account, and this example will be more good. Yes, okay. So, I am taking, so it will be now 15,000, right? And he is already withdraw some money 7,000, means it will be deducted. It is another transaction, so it will be deducted from my brother's account. So, finally in my brother's account there will be 8,000, right? So, that is the isolation, means at a same time whatever maybe the process can be, that is 15,000 minus 7,000, or maybe the process can be in that way ki there was 10,000 and the 7,000 is deducted, that is 3,000 there, and after that it is added 5,000 and now there is 8,000. So, anyway, maybe the transaction 1 is doing first, then transaction 2 is doing first, or here the transaction 2 is done first, then transaction 1 is done first, right? So, anyway if you are doing in any way, there should not be any problem. That is the isolation. Means transaction 1 will not create any problem and it will be totally separated. They should be isolated. Transaction 1 and transaction 2 should be isolated, means if we think that transaction 1 after transaction 2, or can you think that transaction 2 after that transaction 1. So, account is 8000 here or 8000 here and both are isolated, but actually both T1 and T2 is doing same time. Actually what we are thinking that first 10,000 is come, or we are thinking that no, first 7,000 is deducted, but actual problem, actual scenario is that T1 and T2 was done in same time. They have done in same time parallelly. That's why we are taking parallelly, it will be done, but it will be work like serial. It will be work like serial schedule. Got it? Got it? That is the isolation. Now again read this sentence carefully and try to understand. I will suggest a it is clear to everyone? Execution of one transaction is isolated from that of another transaction. It ensured that concurrent execution, T1, T2 was concurrent execution of transaction result in the system state that would be obtained if transaction was executed serially, that is one after another, right? Clear? Okay, thank you, very good. Now come to the point of durability. So, first was atomicity, then consistency, then isolation, then durability. So, what is durability? Durability means that the durable means related to time. Durable, from where the word is coming, that is duration. Durable, what is coming from duration, right? That is duration means what? It is related to time, right? Durable, duration, it is related to time, okay. So, durability means that once the transaction has been committed, right, if any transaction is committed, okay, so it will be remain even the event of the power loss, crash, error, anything can be happen, it will be persist in the database for a long time. Means for the long duration there will be no data loss if something is committed. That is the durability. If you have commit anything, then it should be persist, it should be stored in the database permanently. That is permanently, it should be stored in the database permanently, okay. Durability means once that transaction has been committed, it will be remain even of the main any crash, any power loss, anything can be there in the relational database. The instance, once the group of SQL statement executed, the result need to be stored permanently for the long time, for the full period, for lifelong it will be there, right. So, if the transaction commits, effect persists, the transaction start with the SQL statement and end with a commit or rollback, right. Yes. So, means we have to start with any start, then after that it will be commit and rollback. It will be more clear. I will show you the example, that from it will be more clear. So, commit statement makes the changes permanent in the database and rollback statement reverse changes. When you are committing any instruction, then it will be committed to the database, and if there is any failure, if there is anything not done, if your transaction is not completed, then you have to do the rollback, because you have to reverse, you have to restore to the point, right. Chalo. Okay. So now I am ending the session for today. Tomorrow we will meet and please like, share, subscribe करो, ठीक है, शेयर करो, सब्सक्राइब करो, लाइक करो एंड ट्राई टू शेयर मोर एंड मोर, ठीक है. मुझे और कुछ नहीं चाहिए, आप लोग क्लास पे रेगुलर आओ, ट्राई टू कम every day, try to because I am doing from my heart, really I am taking the class from my heart, because you know it is not so easy to take every day live class, it is not so easy. So please try to cooperate with me and please try to share with everyone so that free learners can get the advantage. Okay, so thank you, thanks a lot for joining the session. Good night everyone, meet you again tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.